Let's get into this. Now, I don't know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis. Hello, my ninjas. How are you guys doing? It's a girl. I'm Hlongwane, aka Miss Fear, for collaborating back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do subscribe and, of course, the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Owamie Hlongwane. Okay. Now I'm trying this whole thing where I don't yell at you guys. So please go ahead and comment down below and tell me how that is actually going. Okay. So today you guys are going to talk about Thusi and the fact that hashtag Thusi must fall is currently trending number 1 right now on Twitter. And people are actually shocked as to like why people are saying Thusi must fall. So basically, you guys, this is the tweets that Thusi actually said. So Thusi said, "The peace of mind of learning not to let the voices that criticize and fight to reduce your value of opinion diminish your self-worth is liberating. If your opinion was worthless, then they wouldn't listen in the first place." She then said, "Killing African nationals that reside in South Africa is something I will never defend. Defending borders drawn by colonizers will never be something I limit myself with. Hashtag I am an African." And of course, she has got that, Womanja sign and all that shendesh. Now people are saying that Thusi must fall, you guys, for that. There are other people who are not understanding, like, why would people want Thusi to fall? Simply because she's saying that she does not defend the killing of African nationals in South Africa, and she's obviously, basically, I guess, against defending the borders that were drawn by colonizers and all that shende. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just read some of the tweets that people said. I will put them at the end of the video. As I said, I won't be putting any screenshots anymore. It takes way too long when I'm editing. So this person said, "But Thusi is sick. The very same foreign nationals are the ones who are kidnapping, raping, killing, stealing, human trafficking, and selling counterfeit goods across the country. They even beat up the police in Joburg CBD last year. Hashtag Thusi must fall. Hashtag put South Africans first." Then this one said, "Thusi must fall. Our anger is directed at SA Government, Home Affairs, and Department of Labor. We have never advocated for the killing of foreigners. The likes of Thusi are trying to silence hashtag put South Africans first." This one said, "People like Thusi who always tweet from comfort zone have no idea how humiliating it is to sit and be a retail supermarket cashier when you spend 4 years sweating for a degree. Hashtag Thusi must fall." This one said, "South African celebrities always complain if a leading acting role in South Africa movie is given to a non-SA actor, but they expect ordinary citizens to be comfortable with immigrants who takes our opportunities. Hashtag Thusi must fall." So I feel like you guys can actually understand why the hashtag Thusi must fall was actually trending. Do I think that there is anyone, you guys, who's sitting and it's like, I'm defending that people who are not South Africans should be killed or anything? I absolutely don't. I don't think that there's anyone, honestly, you guys, that would sit down and be like, yeah, I want that to happen. However, at the same time, I feel like people were a bit upset because of like Thusi is out here and she's saying what she's saying. Girl, where was you when South Africans are being killed by people who are not South Africans? Like, where was you? Where is your voice? Where is your finger tip-tapping on Twitter? Why aren't you tip-tapping on that as well? You understand? I found it to be that thing where it's like, our South African celebrities are very comfortable defending people that are not from South Africa more than defending us that are South Africans when situations actually happen. In most cases, most of our celebrities, you guys, in serious situations that happen in this country, they are MIA. They don't want to lose their sponsorships, you know, they're basically just out there sitting useless with all these millions of followers and not pushing any agenda. I mean, look at what is happening in America right now. The George Floyd situation, where you guys obviously do know that there's a man called George Floyd who was recently killed by white police in America. Not only did the citizens, you guys, burn a lot of things, you know, looted and did everything, you know, marched. Others, it was peaceful. Some, it was not. The celebrities, you guys, not only, I mean, I'm talking about some of the biggest celebrities that we know. They were online, you guys. And then after that, they were leaving and going to the street to join ordinary people and actually toy with them and take pictures and post on their pages, making sure that more people will actually gain momentum with this. And they're obviously going to join to say, if my, you know, my celebrity who I love, this is someone who's my role model, is out there busy fighting for this cause, then I'm also going to go out there and actually fight for this cause. But most of our South African celebrities are super useless when it comes to those things. And then I find it a little bit upsetting that whenever it's not, you're not even talking about South Africans at this moment, but now you have a voice. Whenever it comes to us, it's like your voice is shut. Do you understand why some people would actually be mad with what she said? I know for a fact that it's wrong to kill people who are not South African nationals, the same way it is wrong to kill people who are South African nationals. I don't see us as, like, I feel like a life is a life and every single life should be valued the same. Everyone has a right of life or to life, which is why I always say, you guys, like, if I was someone who could run the country, I would definitely bring back death row, like not even row, you guys, like death. You know, you are found guilty today, we have got all the proof that we need. Like, I'm just giving you maybe 1 year. If your lawyers are gonna be out there maybe trying to find something, and then after that, like, you're not wasting taxpayers' money, like, you is gone, okay? Because the same person you took their life, they also deserved a chance of living the same way you'd wanna be given that same opportunity. However, obviously, you know, our country is not like that. But what I'm simply trying to show you guys is that it's not even a matter of, most South Africans, you guys, are not racist. Most of us, we just want to live in peace. We just want to live in harmony. We do not want to live in a place that is manifested with crime and everything. And when I look at it, you guys, sometimes it hurts me because people try to act as if South Africans are so xenophobic. We are not. We legit, I'm telling you honestly, we are not. Most of us are actually not anyway. Let me say most of us. The same way that if maybe, you know, a South African person, you know, the guys who are addicted to drugs, which is obviously also just one of those things, as a fact that, you know, most drugs have come from outside the country. Others are actually being manufactured in the country by people who are not from this country. And all that, you guys know, obviously, we do have guys we call Bonyaobe boys. And those guys, you guys, like, they steal, they just want a fix. They are super addicted. And whenever, like, you know, it's here, there are many cases where I've had, or, you know, they caught him stealing, they beat him to death, and then now he's dead because he was stealing. So it's not even a matter of, like, South Africans are gonna just be out here going out there and saying they're killing people, whatever. The same way that they deal, even though sometimes it's not right, obviously you're not supposed to take the law into your own hands, the same way they will deal with a foreign national they catch stealing, I feel like it's the same way they will deal with a South African if they caught the person stealing. So I hate this whole thing where South Africans, we are made to look like we're xenophobic, and people want to just look at, oh, you know, now people are toying, now people are basically, you know, shutting stores down, people are taking goods that were counterfeit and all those stuff, and people don't even want to understand, like, what actually started this, what happened. A South African national was shot because he was trying to stop someone that was not a South African national trying to sell drugs to a school child in uniform. And then now all of a sudden we are xenophobic. I'll never ever also defend the killings of South Africans. I will never ever defend that. When it comes to the borders, you guys, like, if that agenda, I mean, I know that this came with, you know, Julius Malema. I've been talking about Julius Malema a lot these days. I've showed you guys a lot of his videos. The man says a lot of sense. The only thing that will make me never ever ever to vote for EFF would be the whole open border shindig. The shenanigans, I'm so sorry, I ain't doing that. And it's not because of like I'm just someone that is so against Africans or whatever. We are brothers, we are sisters. However, at the same time, every single person has where they stay, you guys. And in South Africa already, we are struggling. How many people are unemployed in this country? How the crime rate is the highest. I will put something here. I don't know how true it is, but when I saw it, I was like, I can't believe this stats, you guys. Like South Africa is number one when it comes to like Africa in crime. Why do you think that is the reason? Just sit down and actually think what the reason would be. There are no jobs here anymore, you guys. The country is no longer what it used to be. We live in fear. Our cars are being hijacked. If you try run away, they shoot you to death. Like, it's a war zone in this country. Now imagine if ever they're like, oh, open borders. Where do you think other people from other countries are going to be running to? Which country? Just guess. Which one? I think that even if that is something that would happen, like in the future where we will all no longer be here, I think that it would just be one of those things where each country would need to first raise their own standard to up here, and then they can say, okay, let's open. At least we'll know that, it won't be one country that is bombarded or flooded with people. There would be other places where people could go and they can still also obviously survive and everything like that. So I think that is the reason why, because I saw there was a lot of people who were not understanding. They're like, oh, so Thusi doesn't, she should fall because she's saying she doesn't defend African nationals who are not South Africans from being killed. No, it's a matter of why is you only defending them and not defending us? Where is you when we need you to defend us? So that's the whole thing, you guys. It honestly does hurt me. I don't like that people think we're xenophobic, because most of us are not. But even you are not going to agree if someone comes into your house and when they come, they refuse to follow the rule that your father has put in the house. They choose to say, instead of we eat 3 times in this house, I'm going to just eat 10 times whenever I want to. They eat in a way that other kids in the house, your mother's kids, are now left starving. I'm telling you, no matter who you are going to take that person and kick them out, because when they come in, they're not disturbing. However, if you're someone who comes into the house and you follow the rules of the father of the house, you eat the same way others eat, you're fair to everyone, why does someone have a reason to dislike you? Don't make us seem like we're xenophobic, because we are not. All we simply say is that stay with us nicely, don't do illegal stuff, don't kill us, don't kidnap our kids, don't sell drugs to our children and our youth. Like, find a job. But then again, how? Because most of them, not most, some are here illegally, and it's a problem, you guys. Again, a problem that we have with our law enforcement. Just the disrespect and the shenanigans of it all, you guys. Like, honestly, this is just a lot. But basically, hashtag Thusi must fall was actually trending. I do think that Mughal needs to also start defending us South Africans a little bit more than she does. The same way that she'll be defending non-South African nationals, okay? And so, yeah, we're not xenophobic. We love everyone who also loves us, who also wants to stay in this country peacefully, who is a law-abiding citizen. That's it, honey. That's basically it. Anyway, I love you so much, my ninjas. Please do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you understand what I'm saying and the frustration that other people are also having? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload.